This is a cake. This is 100. This is 1,000. And this is 10,000 cakes. I plan on getting all of these in 100 Minecraft days. To make it a little easier, I invited a friend to help me, and instantly we got started by finding a village. Oh, there it is!
There we go.
Perfect, a village. Straight away, we were on a time crunch. We knew these 100 days would go by fast. Once we got to the village, we got some food, I took out the iron golem, and we split up. It was my goal to beat the ender dragon and get elytras for us. This would make every later part of the challenge easier for us. But it was important we got it as soon as we could. In the meantime, Flatpixel was working on the setup. We had a lot of farms to make, a lot of materials to collect, and the sooner we got these farms up and running, the more materials we would have. With the iron from the golem, I was able to make a bucket, flint and steel, and a shield. Flatpixel spotted a lava pool. I headed straight over there and made a nether portal using some pro speedrunning tactics. I know, I'm really cool. I also set up a bed just in case I died. Then, on the night of day 0, for some reason the day count in Minecraft starts at 0, I don't know, I went to the nether. Okay. In the nether, oh yeah. Oh, this is perfect. I can get so many ender pearls with this, in this biome. I've got the blue biome.
Oh, lovely.
This biome is really good for spawning endermen, which drop pearls. One of the 2 things we'll need later to kill the ender dragon. In the meantime, Flatpixel popped off. He managed to make sure all the villagers were safe and sound, collected some sugarcane, making a start on the sugar side of making cakes, and made an iron farm. Well, almost. He still had to do the storage bit, but you know, even so, that's still pretty good going. Back in the nether, I went to get some gold armor. This was so those piglin guys wouldn't bother me. Then headed to a fortress. Oh, there it is! There's the fortress.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, how do I get over there though? Holy moly. I took out the blazes pretty easily. I wanted to get 10 blaze rods because chances are we would probably need more later, and I wanted to fully cover myself for the future. Then headed all the way back to the blue biome where I took out so many endermen. It was kind of ridiculous how many I killed, but it needed to be done so I could get all the ender pearls we needed, and soon we had everything to enter the end. In that time, Flatpixel was able to make some better armor for me, get a bow for both of us, and a ton of arrows. And on the start of day 2, we headed off to kill the ender dragon. We need to go that way. On the way, I was able to find a looting 2 sword, which will be incredibly useful for 2 things. 1, to kill creepers, for gunpowder, for rockets, for the elytra, and for getting shulker shells in the end. After a night of travelling though, we found the stronghold, set our spawns just in case we died, and soon we were ready to take out the ender dragon. Okay, good luck.
All set, mate. Yep, here we go.
Let's do this. We had already prepared quite a bit for this fight, so it was pretty easy. Afterwards, Flatpixel left me in the end and headed back to the base. Back in the end, I teleported to the Outer End Islands to find an elytra. Oh my god! What is this? Teleport!
Have you got
I might be screwed. What is this? What? I was in a really bad spot. Not only did I have to bridge out so far just to get back to safety, but I was also running out of food. However, I was here for one reason and one reason only: to find an elytra. So I had to focus up. Luckily, I had found an end city with a ship. Oh! Please have a ship. Please!
Oh, come on, come on.
Yes! Perfect!
Nice.
Oh my days. It feels like now the challenge is actually starting, for me at least. I pillared up, broke inside, and got myself an elytra. Thankfully, I brought some rockets with me so I could fly around the entity, loot as much as I could, and go to another nearby entity and grab an elytra for Flatpixel. I wanted to get everything I could possibly need from here right now. It would be too much time wasted if I had to go back and pick up some more things, so I got more than enough. But eventually, I ran out of food, and I called it there. Once I got back, I caught up with Flatpixel and we lined up the schematic for the farm, and it was here where we realised the magnitude of what we were trying to do. Oh wow, it looks crazy. Oh my gosh. So much stuff to do. Okay, but if that doesn't convince you on how big this project is, take a look at the material list. This is everything we will need. There's stuff like 800 pistons, 170 blocks of redstone, 6,000 blocks of wood. It is insane. And we then began what I would call the most mind-numbing process that I have ever gone through in my entire life, collecting all of those blocks. We started with dirt. After looting the entities, I was able to get some good tools, so this was actually pretty easy. It just took maybe like 20 minutes. Glowstone was also pretty easy to get. We needed a lot of wood and redstone. These were the two things that we'd go back to every so often, like alternate between them so we wouldn't be too bored. There was all the glass, all the blocks to make the redstone components. The pistons were probably the worst thing to get. Going into this, we didn't realize how hard 800 blocks of pistons are to get. Just for these alone, in total, we would need 3,200 blocks of cobblestone, 2,400 planks of wood, 800 redstone, and about 90 blocks of iron. It was a lot. The only positive was that crafting them into pistons was pretty satisfying. The last thing to get was the rails. This was probably the most daunting. We would need to get 1 golden ingot per powered rail, and a lot of iron for the regular rails. Now, we could have mined for another few hours and gotten all the gold we need, but honestly, I don't think we have enough time. So instead of mining for all these rails, we are gonna duplicate them. However, to make a duper, we need slime blocks. So I had to trek all the way to a swamp to kill a few slimes, then set up the duper. Despite how simple this farm looks, it is insane. Oh, there we go, look at that! Yes! Crab is going everywhere. Damn it, I didn't make a collection bit. Crab, stop it, no! After only 10 minutes, we had all the rails we would need. Meaning, on the morning of day 19, we could finally start building the farm. Okay, let's do this. I don't know why I go to that same type of music every time. Now, the farm is made from 2 main towers, so we figured it would be best to split up. I did the sugarcane farm, while Flatpixel did the wheat farm. If I'm honest, I think I had the easier job. There wasn't anything too crazy. However, Flatpixel had all the villagers to worry about. Thankfully, in the background, Flatpixel made a working villager breeder, so we really didn't have to worry about it too much. Things were going pretty well, until about halfway through building. All the creepers and any that I've seen I've been killing.
Yeah.
Crafting them into it.
Oh, my lights just broke anyway. And it's too many levels to repair now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
This was bad. Not having an elytra is going to slow down progress tenfold. Now, this was kind of an oversight on our side. We didn't have mending or unbreaking trades from villagers, so we could not repair this elytra anymore, which left me with only one option: going back to the end. This would likely end up wasting a whole day, maybe even 2, just for forgetting to enchant one thing. And I knew I had to go right away. The sooner we had an elytra for Flatpixel, the sooner we could both get back to it. It's mistakes like these that could be the deciding factor between getting 10,000 cakes or failing. But eventually, I got one and headed all the way back. So we both locked in and tried to build as fast as we could to catch up with where we should be. However, I soon ran into a bit of a problem. God, the water's gonna be such a pain. How do I... Why is it not doing it?
Not sure why it's working differently to our testing.
Yeah. For the sugarcane farm to work, the sugar needs to grow, but it can only do that if there's water in this little mini gap here. Now, normally, you could put some water down, then with just 1 bucket, you could fill the whole row in, which doesn't take too long, but for some reason, this did not work. I tried playing around with it, and on the ground, it worked fine. Yeah, it works on it. Is it because there's a block below it, maybe? But what this means for me is that I have to put each bit of water in manually. This added time to the entire project. Time that I simply did not have to spare. Again, every day that is spent building the farm is a day less to run the farm, and this small issue cost me the whole day, which is a lot. After sorting the water out, putting it in the sugarcane, doing all the water collection bits with kelp, this was my first time doing this and I thought it was so cool and satisfying, and finally making the crafter that will turn the sugarcane into sugar, the entire sugar bit of the farm is pretty much done, so I immediately got to work on the main crafting bit. Oh my gosh, this is the collection system bit. It just looks crazy. So many blocks everywhere. Okay. Now, normally, this would have been the hardest part of the entire farm, but for us, it wasn't. And that's all because of Flatpixel. In the background, he has done a ton of heavy lifting on collecting the redstone materials. And we needed a lot of them, particularly for this bit. So, with his help, I was able to get things going really fast. Things were going great. Until we realized something. AFK wheat farms kinda suck for two reasons. One, villagers don't work during the night, so half the time they won't be doing anything. And second, we would need to give each villager 8 stacks of seeds for them to even start. Otherwise, they'd turn any wheat that they pick up into bread. Since we have 7 floors to the farm and 4 villagers in each, that's 28 villagers total, meaning we would need 15,000 wheat seeds for them to start, which is a ridiculous amount. So instead, we had a different plan. We were going to use a manual wheat farm. These are so much easier to make, and we just need bone meal, which is what Flatpixel is working on right now. And again, these farms are so small and pretty easy to make, so easy that we were able to make 2 of them.
I've got 3 durability on my light shard. Do you reckon I can make it to the chests?
Ooh, yeah, I reckon you can. I think elytra durability is based on distance travelled, not speed. Oh, never mind. Oh, no! I saw that happen. That was so sad. As a recap, we have a way to get wheat. The sugarcane farm is up and running. The next thing to get were the eggs and milk. Eggs were definitely the easiest. We just had to spawn in a few chickens into these little holes and wait for them to grow. The reason why we have these vines in with the chickens is so they don't entity cram. Then we have the milk, which was a little more technical. Okay, the cow seems to be going up. Oh, it's a little sketchy.
You got wheat in your hand, have you? Yeah.
No, just a lead.
No. Oh, just a lead. Oh no, yeah, that'd be fine.
Oh, good luck. It's not even a straight line up. I have to like double back on myself. Oh no, I fell off.
Oh,
no.
the cow died.
Crap. Push in. Yes!
Oh, nice.
Now, to milk the cow, we had to install a mod onto the world. This allows dispensers to use empty buckets on the cow, milking it. And at the start of day 35, after putting in the last crafter that will make all the cakes, the entire farm was built. But our job isn't over yet. We still have a lot more things to do, mainly storage. Now, cakes are one of the few items in Minecraft that do not stack. What that means is that each cake takes up 1 entire slot. So, we need a lot of chests, and with each chest, we need a hopper to feed it into the storage system. This took ages to do, and it was all hands on deck, getting this done as soon as we could. In the meantime, we bred up some more chickens, got bone meal to get wheat using the farm we made earlier, and I checked up on the sugar. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of sugarcane. Oh my days.
Good.
Well, it's not quite overflowing, but we're kind of getting there.
Oh yeah, well it'll get there by the time we're ready, I think.
And it's working in front of me. That's so cool.
That's always the best thing about farms.
That's so satisfying. Oh my days. Yes, perfect. Now, while working on extending the storage, we figured we may as well run the farm. Okay, I am officially gonna run the farm for the first time and see what happens.
God, good luck.
This could go terribly, or this could go okay-ish. Okay, it's running. Oh, there's something in the farm. Oh, crap, it's already broken.
Is there something in the hopper?
Yeah, there was something else in the hopper that shouldn't have been there. Crap. Okay, there was a lead in there at one point.
A lead?
Yeah, there was
is that when you had the cow?
Oh, crap. Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah, it must be from the cow.
There's a fence gate in here. Why is there a fence gate in there? Okay, running it for the second time. Milk goes in. Worked! Oh my god, we made a cake!
Let's go.
And the buckets are getting sorted back up again. Yes, perfect. We got 2 cakes. And I'm not gonna lie, it was really satisfying seeing the farm run and working perfectly. Afterwards, we fully expanded the storage system, and this is everything. I worked out that if we filled up all of these chests with cakes, we should have enough. But that's a long way away, because there's still more pressing issues, like the farm breaking. Ah, the farm's broken as well. Crap.
Oh, bugger.
Crap. Now, this was not the only time this happened. For some reason, at random times, this farm just stopped working. Oh crap, the farm broke again. And every time this happened, I would have to clear out all the buckets of milk. This meant I would have to drink the milk so I could put the buckets back into the farm. And still, I had no idea why this farm would stop working until I saw it. Oh no! There was one block missing on the top of the dispenser, breaking the entire farm. I'm an idiot. And what's worse is that I broke that block earlier that day. Looking back on this footage, this was a really sad watch, as fixing this probably took out a good 2 or maybe even 3 days away from running the farm, which could literally be the difference between getting 10,000 cakes or not. But on day 40, Flatpixel logged out, and the task was left for me to AFK the farm. And that was it. Days went by, and I waited. It was 60 in-game days that I had to keep the farm running, and each day that went by, I asked myself, did we do enough? Will we even get 10,000 cakes? As the days went by, I started doubting myself. I knew if I kept this farm going from this day onwards, we could hit 10,000 cakes. Exactly. It was close, but possible. And I held on tightly to that diminishing ounce of hope. Okay, we're on. This is the last day, Flatpixel man.
Oh my god, let me turn down these noises. All I can hear is chickens and observers.
The last day went by fast. We both tried to make as many cakes as we could manually, because the main farm broke. Oh, the farm broke. It wasn't how I expected the last day to go, but you know, we tried to do one final big push. Then, on the morning of day 100, we began counting the cakes. I think that's it.
We're done, yeah?
I think that's it.
Woo.
Oh, this would be so satisfying to listen to this. Just all the
Good luck.
Oh, wow, that's crazy, what?
That looks mad. Oh yeah, don't forget the hoppers.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's one row done. There's 15, I think. Oh my gosh, this looks crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, those are a few empty ones though.
Yeah, we're on the empty side now. There wasn't many, I don't think. By the time we crafted them.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That's not good. Why is it so empty? That's it. That's everything.
There we go. It's the last one.
Let me meet up with you. That's everything, isn't it? Yeah, it's all empty.
Yep.
Okay. Genuinely, what do you think? Do you think we've got it or not?
The empty chests were worrying.
Oh, it was. It
But-
was so weird.
I think we had more stories than we needed, I think, because of the hoppers as well.
I don't think we did. I tried to account for that as well.
So
If I'm honest, I think we've got like 9,200 or something.
if we do, that's going to be a shame. But
Yeah, I genuinely think
it's been a good journey though.
It absolutely has, dude. Thank you so much, man, for being here, dude. It was really fun just hanging out as well.
Great project. Yeah. So 33 hours for this moment.
Genuinely, yeah.
Oh my god. Why am I sweating? Getting really hot in here.
3, 2, 1.
No!
No!
No! Oh
Dude, we're so close.
no!
Oh, crap!
Oh wow!
Dude, genuinely, had the farm one have worked, how many buckets of milk have I drank? What? 481. Had I not have been drinking that much milk, I probably could have done it.